All right, good morning, Math 8 students, or good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this video. So this is Mr. Nancy. Just wanted to do a week 1 review video as far as what I would be studying and looking over to help you all learn the Math 8 concepts that I'm putting out there for you to learn at this time of online education. Monday's assignment went along with getting signed up for the online textbook. That's not a necessity, but the online textbook does have a lot of good resources. You can use your hard copy version like I have in front of me here if that is available to you, if you did bring it home, or if a friend of yours can send you pictures of the pages that you need to be able to see to do the work on. So Monday was all about making sure we could get signed up for the online textbook or that we had our hard copy textbook. Continuing on with Monday's assignment, I had asked students to read page 336 and 337 in the textbook. Here you can see in my textbook some of the key words with this topic. We're trying to find volume of cylinders. The formula is volume equals capital B times H. You can see that capital B means the area of the base. Well, the base of a cylinder is a circle. You can see that in the picture. It's a red circle. The area of a circle is pi r squared, pi times radius squared. And so when we're finding volume, we're not doing capital B times H, we're doing pi times r squared times H. That's what we're going to be working with every time. So as I read over example 1 here, I'm trying to find the volume of this cylinder. I'm taking capital B times H, and I'm plugging in place of the capital B, which is in red, pi times r squared, and r is 3. I can see from this picture that the radius is 3, and then I have pi times 3 squared times 6, because 6 is the height. All of those numbers, the 3 squared times 6, will give us 54, and it's 54 times pi. Finally, they want us to round the answer to the nearest tenth, so it's 54 times pi, which is about 169.6 cubic meters. So that example should have really helped you be able to complete Tuesday's assignment, which was page 338, numbers 3, 5, and 7. You can see those answers here in front of me on my paper. You always do pi times r squared times h, which is pi times, in number 3, 9 squared times 6. That gives you 486 pi, and if you type in 486 times pi in a calculator or 486 times 3.14, you'll get the final bottom answer, which is 1,526.8. Now, if you use the pi button, your answers should be really similar to mine. If you use 3.14, that's rounded, and they might be slightly different. As you can see in number 3, the first example I have is called exact volume. That's whenever I just took 9 squared times 6, and I got 486, and I put the pi symbol after that. That's called an exact answer because you don't have any decimal with it. The next one's called a rounded answer because when you take 486 times pi, you're going to get a decimal answer. You should be able to do both of those. They could show up on, your Keystone test in the future, or for a high school teacher's class. You should be able to find an exact answer and a rounded answer. The exact answer, again, is just taking 9 squared times 6, 486, and putting the pi symbol with it. And then the rounded answer is when you actually take 486 times pi. You can see the exact answer and the rounded answers for 5 and 7. That was the conclusion of Tuesday's assignment, and you can pause this video if you need more time to look over those examples.